You see, the thing is most people are using their EIN number completely wrong, and it's costing them thousands of dollars. Today, I'm going to go over 8 things that your EIN number can do that nobody talks about. So before you think about building business credit, understand that your EIN number has hidden features that gives you higher limits, better funding, and better protection. So let's get to it. All right, so let's get to EIN secret number 1. And this is where most people don't even understand right here. They think that in order to be able to start building the EIN number, building business credit, I have to be able to use my social security number in order to be able to do it. I have to use my personal profile in order to be able to build business credit. And this is a complete lie. I don't need my personal credit in order to be able to build business credit. Most people just don't understand this one thing. Let me tell you this. When your EIN number is created for your business, it creates a separate financial identity that is not connected to your personal credit score at all. So I'll let that sink in a little bit more. That means that your EIN number is a complete clean slate for you. No late payments, no collections, no repossessions. It is a full, complete, clean slate for you. So when the bank's creditors and lenders are looking at your business, they're not judging you off of the past anymore. They're judging on how well the business performs from today forward. All right, this is how people are actually able to have a 560 personal credit score, but they're able to go out and still get 10, 20, even $50,000 of approval as long as they know how to build it right. All right, so I want you guys to understand that I don't need to be able to build, in order to be able to build business credit, I don't need my personal credit score in order to be able to do it. That's a way to be able to do it, but I don't need it if my personal credit score is completely trash, all right? Which I understand, Chad. I was in the same position as many of people that's watching this YouTube video today, and I cannot make that up at all right? And y'all best believe inside of this video, I say the best for last. So make sure if you have not yet, you subscribe, hit that like button, hit that share button, all right? So EIN secret number 2, because I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time today, all right? EIN secret number 2 is most people don't understand that I can go out, okay? I can go out and build business credit instantly. I can go out and get accounts that report instantly. When I say instantly, I'm saying 7 to 10 days, okay? 7 to 10 days. Now, what do most people do when it comes to building business credit, okay? What do most people do? I'm gonna tell you. They go out and get trade lines for their business credit that starts reporting within the next 30 to 60 days. If you're somebody inside watching this video today, do me a favor and drop instantly down below inside that comment section. If you're saying, hey, listen, Rich, I want to be able to get the accounts that actually report instantly within the next 7 to 10 days. That way I can build business credit effectively and start seeing these approvals. Most people don't understand that I can get business credit reporting on my business credit scores, all 3 bureaus, within the next 7 to 10 days. So I was one of those, I was that person 6 years ago when I created my first business. I started to build business credit, and all of the accounts I went out to go get, they started reporting within 30 days, 60 days. I didn't have the enhanced information that I have now today. So a lot of you guys are way ahead of me, which is the big thing, because Bible says that those who seek shall find. For those of you inside of this video today, if you start seeking for the accounts that will report instantly to your business credit scores, you will find it. All right. Now let's get to number 3. Very important. All right. EIN secret number 3, which is we don't understand just by simply going out and starting a business and having an EIN number that we get business bonuses. See, here's the thing, okay? All banks, creditors, and lenders, okay? All banks, creditors, and lenders understand that they are competing in order to get more businesses to be able to actually come out and sign a checkings account with them. They're not trying to be able to get personal because they understand that the businesses that are out in the world, they're known to go out and spend more money. They're known to make more revenue and bring more money to the bank ultimately. So what does that mean? We get higher limits, we get better bonuses, we get better everything. All right, drop better for me inside the comment section. So what do I mean by this? A lot of banks, just because we're operating off of our EIN number, all right, my marker's trying to go out a little bit. All right, just because we're operating underneath of our EIN number, when we go to a bank, they can offer us cash bonuses just for starting off a business checkings account. Okay, just for starting off a business checkings account, they can offer us a bonus. All right. I remember when Chase was going out and they had a $400 bonus for just going out and starting a business checkings account with them. No, I didn't have to have anything deposited. All I had to do was go in and start the business checkings account with them. And after 3 months, they deposited the $500. Another thing is going to be they offer 0% interest. Oh, this is major right here. I show you guys a lot what to do with 0% interest business credit cards inside of this live today, okay? 0% interest business credit cards, okay? Now, here's the thing. We get longer time spans than a personal credit card, all right? We get up to 12 to 15 months of 0% interest. So paying 0% interest on what we spend on each one of those business credit cards, all right? The bonuses. Not only that, we get travel rewards. Oh, we getting real juicy. We get rewards because see, the money is really where the bonuses is. All right, we get bonuses, technically money, points, all right, in order for doing things that we do on a regular basis. Maybe going out and spending for business expenses. We get bonuses and points for that. Going out and getting a regular dinner. We get points, rewards for that. Going out and traveling, we get, it just keeps adding up, right? When you use this EIN number, when you use the EIN instead of the SSN number, major things can happen, all right? Everybody drop those majors down below if you made it to this section, okay? So we get a lot of business bonuses. Now let's get to number 4, which I really love this right here, okay? Really love this right here, okay? Number 4 is going to be that I completely separate. This is the separation rule, okay? Separation rule. Now, what is a separation rule, Rich? This is one thing that you guys have probably never heard on anybody's YouTube channel, TikTok. You're only probably going to be able to hear it on your boy's channel, okay? And that is taking ownership of your own name, separating every single liability that you have inside of your name currently, all right? And placing it underneath a different entity. What do I mean by that? Well, what do you mean by ownership of your own name? Most people think when we're born inside the world that, hey, listen, I was born with my name, so don't I already have ownership of it? No. Tell y'all a little secret. Immediately when you were born, the United States, all right? The United States is a corporation. It's a business that operates off of your personal identification number. This is how they operate. I can't make it up. All right, so you don't have ownership of your name. The only purpose for your social is for the government to track you and tax you. I can't make this up, and I hope they don't delete this video at all right? So what do I mean by taking ownership of my own name? The best thing I can ever do is if you're watching this video, you have a light bill, cable bill, phone bill, Wi-Fi bill, any liability bill that's underneath your name, I need to go out and take ownership of it. How I do that is by creating a LLC, which generates, all right, let's go over here, which generates that EIN number, right? Generates that EIN number. I want to create the LLC name underneath mine. So my name is Kai Gibson. Best thing I can do is go out, create me an LLC. All right. Place that LLC name as Kai Gibson. Now what happens is, holy crap, I've been reborn because my name is now attached to a EIN number instead of a SSN number. Is everybody getting this right here? Now I want to take this EIN number over and I want to attach it to every single person's bill I have. The light bill, cable bill, phone bill, Wi-Fi. It's separating my personal information from these bills. Most people don't know exactly how to be able to do that, right? Or that it's even possible All right, but anything is possible, chat. Anything is possible. Drop anything is possible inside of that chat. I can't make this up, chat. All right. Oh my God, we're going at it right now. All right, so let's get to let's get to EIN secret number 5, which is another bonus for you guys, okay? So number 5 is going to be that, hey, listen, I can simply write off way more expenses than the average person, okay? I can write out way more expenses than the average person. When I become a business, I want you guys to understand that every single step that you make, you should make it a tax write-off. This can be in ways like going out and hiring your family members as an employee and paying them throughout the business, or hiring yourself as an employee and paying yourself through the business. All right? Understand that every single thing that you do inside of your company, you want to make sure it's a tax write-off. How I do that, let me kind of break this down a little bit more for you guys, all right, so you can understand this, because I don't see too many people breaking this down inside their channel. All right, OPM. Any form of debt when it comes to your company is a tax write-off. I want you to remember that. So when you go out with your business, you get a business line of credit, you get a business credit card, you get a business loan, any form of debt that was not yours in the beginning is non-taxable because it was never yours in the first place. You borrowed it, you didn't earn it. Earned money is taxed. When you don't earn it and you borrow it, it's non-taxable. So remember that any forms of debt when it comes to your business is non-taxable. Every single thing I do with my company, and I use that EIN number, I want to make sure it's a tax write-off. See, when I'm going around and I'm using my social security number, not every single thing I do can be a write-off at all. All right? If anything, they write it off on my check before I even get to see it. Because I remember when I was working as a lifeguard and I was supposed to be getting like an $800 check that week. I got it deposited and it turned into like a $400 check. Yeah. How many of y'all have witnessed that before? Drop a me for me down below. I was supposed to be an $800 check. When I checked up on it, I'm like, hold on, something must not be right. They showed me they said Social Security took out insurance, all these type of different things that I didn't even know. They took it before I even saw it. I said, well, damn, I'm the one that worked hard for this and y'all didn't do nothing. All right, let's get to EIN secret number 6. All right, which is another big one. Is that I can unlock gas and fleet cards. All right, I can unlock gas and fleet cards. Now, what I mean by gas and fleet cards, a lot of you guys are starting up companies that require vehicles in order to be able to drive through, right? Trucking companies, transportation companies, a lot of these require a lot of gas spent, right? So when I'm using my EIN number instead of the SSN number, I can go out and actually unlock instant gas cards that are easy to be able to actually get approved for. That not only take care of gas, this is one thing I show my students, that not only take care of gas, but they also take care of maintenance also. So if anything goes wrong on the vehicle, the alternator, the gas station change, all these type of different things, it takes care of it. All right? They don't have any personal gas cards you guys can actually use that can go out to multiple employees at one time. When I go out and get gas cards, you best believe that if I have 5 employees, guess what? When I get approved for that line, I can go out and get each one of those employees a gas card. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So we're operating off the same line of credit. All right, but everyone has an individual gas card. All right. Oh my God, this is so major. This is one of the things I show my students inside of my Rich Secrets 2.0 ebook guide, which is the ultimate guide in order to be able to build business credit and shows you how to be able to make your EIN stronger than your social. All right. If that is you, if you say, hey, listen, Rich, I need that ebook, that will be placed inside the description section of this video for you guys. All right. So number 7. If you guys have made it to this part, drop a 7 for me down below. I want to see who's really on that journey to success. Because I'm going to tell y'all one thing, okay? For those people who truly want to be successful out in this world, like they're watching this video all the way to the end. They're watching every single video they possibly can in order to be able to change their situation and their whole life. I can't make this up. With the time that they have, they use it wisely. There's some people on their phone that's a consumer, and there's some people on their phone that's producers. Producers are watching things that will be able to change their life completely. Consumers, they're watching things that's entertaining, laughing. I can't make it up. All right, so let's get to number 7. And that is that I get higher limits. All right, higher limits. See, here's the thing. All right, going back to what we said about banks know that a business is known to spend more money and have more money coming through an account than a personal account. All right, it's just known. So therefore, when I go over and I start applying for business credit cards, I receive higher limits. I don't receive something like a personal credit card, a $2,000, $5,000 limit. No, I'm receiving 10, 15, 20, 50, because businesses are known to spend more than a personal account. Now, here's the thing. Let me give y'all a little gem right here that I show my people, okay? And that is that in order to be able to get high limits when it comes to your EIN number, most people think that we're going out to big financial institutions in order to be able to apply for these credit cards. But every single big financial institution, you know, Chase, Wells Fargo, all the big financial institutions, they do a personal guarantee. And this is the EIN only video, right? So we don't want to be going to those banks. Instead, we want to go to where they have corporate credit. Everybody, make sure y'all drop corporate credit down below. If you've been on this channel, you know exactly what's up. All right, corporate credit. All right, here's the thing. Corporate credit cards are going to be the cards that approve you, that don't check your personal credit scores. Most people are going in the wrong direction and they're applying for business credit cards and not corporate. When corporate is what allows your business to actually stand alone. This is what allows your EIN number to become stronger than your social. So you can build business credit all you want to, but if you're not transitioning over to corporate credit, what we doing? What are we doing here? All right, now let's get to the last one. All right, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this video as much as me, because these things have been able to completely change my life, and I'm hoping it's able to change one person inside of this life. If we just get one person that's in the same position I was in over 6 years ago, and we sprint you off faster than your boy, I did my job. All right, is that I have protection immediately. Okay, I have protection immediately. All right, I want y'all to understand this. Automatically, when you file an LLC, you now separated your personal information from the business. So somebody, whether you have an incident that happens, a product that failed, something that happened inside of your business, they're not able to fully come after you. They have to come after the business. So immediately when I file the LLC, I'm automatically protecting the assets that I have underneath that LLC. And there's better ways to be able to do it. But I want you guys to know that immediately when I file that business and that EIN number is now generated, all right, every single thing I place underneath that EIN number, okay, is now protected underneath the business. All right, so I have full protection right out of the gate. Most people are out here like using the SSN number to be able to go out and get every single bill, every single car, house. But this is why they end up losing it all at one time, because every single thing was connected to their personal, right? They're making, and even then, right? We can have somebody that goes out and they've started themselves a business, but they're operating like a sole proprietor. I can't make this up. They're mixing their personal expenses with their business expenses, and they wonder why every single thing falls at one time. The house that they bought, right? The car, the credit cards, everything is going into default fast. And that is because you're mixing your personal expenses with your business. We don't want to make that same mistake. All right? So if you're saying you want a step-by-step guide on exactly how to be able to use my EIN number to become stronger than my social, Rich Secrets 2.0 ebook will be inside the description section of this video. And hopefully I was able to be able to guide you guys through some secrets that not too many people talk about on YouTube when it comes to actually going out and using the EIN number to be able to not only benefit your life, but your business. All right. Make sure if you have not yet, you like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, you already know it's your boy, Secrets, and we are out.